What it do? Dream Team, it's your boy Neal back with another reaction video, guys. Here we are with funniest moment in Australian politics of all time, and this is part 2. I know it's a couple days after part 1, but we're here. Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up. Let's finish up.
I call the honourable member for Robertson.
Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Before the member completes, we'll have silence from both sides. I understand that the House enjoyed the last question and answer. However, we will now have silence and listen to the member for Robertson.
A second. Members on both sides. Members on both. I'm not calling anyone until the House comes to order. I am not. The Manager of Opposition Business.
Ballot for the leadership and deputy.
It be getting serious in these parliament houses, dog. It should be getting real for real. Shit.
Ballot for the leadership and deputy leadership of the Labor Party at 4:30 today. In the meantime, take your best shot.
Member for Blair has the call. The member for Blair has the call.
Right.
The member for Blair has the call. The member for Blair has the call. The member for Blair has the call.
My question is to the Minister.
Member for Blair, resume his seat.
Downer vows a fresh start. How are you going over there, Curly? Old darling.
One for the country, Robert! One for the country!
Bro, shout out Bob Hogg. Now that's a true Australian minister right there. Grab the cup. We would say chug it. I think y'all say skull it. Is that what? But he absolutely killed that, dog. Now that's somebody to root for. That's somebody to get behind, god dang it.
When he advocated up to... Well, don't be too noisy over there. Yeah.
Order, the Deputy Leader of the Opposition.
You're so macho. Twice you've had a chance to take the opposition leadership. The first time you rang your friend next to you and offered it to him. This time you sat overseas while John got it from Hawke's Nest. Now, when I told our caucus last year that you were a low-altitude flyer, I was right, wasn't I?
Lyrics of a song called Beds Are Burning. And have a listen to this. Have a listen to this.
Let me hear it.
Now, questions of ministerial competence, and let me say I defend to the full Mr. Down. Unless they can damage the credibility of this economic package, they are gone for all money at the next election.
The honourable member for Bennelong.
I don't normally do this.
The Minister.
But I object to the comment made here by this thing on the front seat.
Oh, Jerry, come on.
No, come on. No, I object to that and I demand it be withdrawn.
You're seeking withdrawal.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're a grub. You're
Order.
a dirty, rotten little grub.
Come on, Jerry.
The Minister will withdraw that comment.
After what your faction leader...
Point of order, Mr. Chairman. And there are people interjecting who aren't in their right seats.
The Minister.
Well, I'd remind the Minister, after what your faction leader did yesterday, you have no capacity to call people those
I will
names.
be responsible for what I do in here, not what others do.
Yeah, well, you just mind your temper. I know I'm better than you. I know I'm better than you. And I can control myself.
You're not running this country yet. That's your
Use
fault.
the sort of language.
The honourable member
You
for Bennelong
just
will resume his
understand
seat.
that you ought to restrain your
The
language.
honourable member for Bennelong.
Don't you call people what you did.
God dang.
The honourable member for Bennelong.
You call my friend the most offensive name.
I never call anybody an offensive name.
You did.
The minister. I call the minister to withdraw the comment.
But I would not want to be in charge in this house. I tell you that for sure. I would be the last person that want to be in charge in this house, man. There's a lot of adults acting like kids in this house, dog. A lot of adults acting like kids. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
The comment you made about my honourable friend, the member for Mitchell.
Bennelong will resume his seat.
He is my honourable friend.
Well, he might be your honourable friend, but
Minister.
in deference to you, I withdraw.
Thank you.
Thank
The honourable
Having
member for
cleared that up,
Bennelong.
we can resume a rational debate about the future of this country. Now, Mr.
Order.
Oh, fair shake of the sauce bottle, mate. Fair shake of the sauce bottle, mate. Well, again, fair shake of the sauce bottle, mate.
Number 3, how many times a day do you actually shake the sauce bottle?
This is called pause for thought. Not often enough.
I take it you'd like me to sing. I sing like a cow. I want your support to do this.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord.
And you.
He gonna sing.
And you to make a difference.
If the #1 Windsor in Australia was a reality TV show, Madam Speaker, there'd be no point in any other contestant entering it. Because if Bill Shorten entered it, he would win it. But it's time on Thursday night, the Leader of the Opposition has an opportunity, Madam Speaker.
The Manager of Opposition Business will resume his seat.
You're such a cunt.
The Minister will refer to people by their correct name.
I will, Madam Speaker, I withdraw.
The Prime Minister isn't here. Where is he? We want the Prime Minister here.
The member for Cowper will resume his seat. The member for Cowper will resume his seat. The member for Cowper will resume his seat.
Uh-oh.
The member for Cowper will resume his seat. The member for Cowper will remove himself from the House under Standing Order 94A.
I'm telling you, bunch of childish adults. Oh my God, that was awful. Oh.
The Treasurer spent 10 years in a hammock, you know. He just rots away. And the staff come over and he says, what's the national account sales? 2% again, Treasurer. Floats, oh, right, give me a rock, you know.
Q&A special with the former Prime Minister, John Hatt. Oh, no, we're not going to do that, please. And this is for just someone please remove that.
Oh my God.
Okay, well,
Dog, that's crazy. They say they throwing shoes at him during TV, dog. Nah, hey, Australians, if they don't like you, one thing they gonna do is let you know, dog.
we apologise. Okay, obviously we apologise for that.
That's all right, don't worry.
And I'm very sorry.
No, forget it.
Okay, you're watching...
Relax.
I love your country, PM.
There's a Canadian in the back there.
Okay, done a really nice job with him. We're going to check his visa later.
It's great to be able to announce the $15 million that we will put towards the eradication of carp, getting the plan going to eradicate carp. We know that it's incredibly important because we are afflicted in this nation, we are afflicted with this disgusting mud-sucking creatures, bottom-dwelling mud-sucking creatures, mud-sucking creatures, for which the only form of control is a version of herpes to try and get rid of these disgusting mud-sucking creatures.
Oh my God!
We will move forward on this. We will move forward because we believe that we should be getting rid of these disgusting mud-sucking creatures to more support some of the better animals of our waterways, the silver perch and the yellow belly.
God dang!
And the eastern cod and the catfish. But we don't want to have to deal with carp. No, we don't want to deal with carp. We've got to get rid of the carp. Because when we've dealt with this virus, you know, Mr. Speaker, that we're going to have between 500,000 and 2 million tonnes of carp. 2 million tonnes of carp. We'll have to bury the carp, we'll have to put it outside, put it in the paddocks, bury it, put it underground, probably take the place of horse manure or something. But it's incredibly important that we have a healthy nation. We need a healthy nation and a strong economy. And you've got to go to some extreme measures at times to make sure we keep our economy and our environment healthy, even if it does require a version of a venereal disease to deal with it. But that's what's required. And we're looking forward to making sure we keep the Peel a very healthy river. We want the Peel to be a very healthy river. We want the Ballon, and it's a shame to see the member for Morden no longer here, because we want the Ballon to be a healthy river. We want the Hunter to be a very healthy river. We want the Clarence to be a healthy river. We would love the Fitzroy to be a healthy river. And we want the Murray to be a healthy river, and the Murrumbidgee. We on the coalition are going to make sure that we have a healthy river and a healthy economy, because we're going to get rid of the carp.
Hey, you get to that mic, that's your opportunity to take all your shots, dog. When they give you a chance to get on that mic, hey, it's open season. They taking shots at everybody, god dang it.
I mean, if Tony Abbott ends up the Prime Minister of Australia, I mean, you've got to say, God help us. God help us, you know.
Dang, ain't that bad.
Truly an intellectual nobody. And no policy ambition, you know. I mean, is that all there is? You know the song, is that all there is? I mean, is that where we'd be, really? I mean, I used to, look, until up the last couple of years when I was Prime Minister, I was regard him as a sort of resident nutter on their side.
Australian Prime Ministers have had 2 beards and 3 moustaches. Yep. 3 beards and 4 moustaches, or 25 penises.
Look, I reckon the safest answer to this is 3 beards, 4 moustaches. There you go. What?
Go the first one,
On reflection,
Look, can I just make a point about that little aside, Mr. Speaker? I might ask the Leader of the Opposition, did he have his children on board when he met Kerry Packer for lunch 2 Thursdays ago? In his Guess Who's Coming to Lunch? Eh? Or was it just you and Kerry? Was it a nice little meeting? How did Kerry treat you? Well, I hope. You know, one Sydney boy to another. One Sydney boy to another. He treats me, eh? Yeah? Yeah, good. Good on you, John.
And I've actually bought him a small Christmas present as a token. I know that he's probably feeling a little bit poorly today.
Mr. Speaker, yesterday there was a usage of a prop by the Leader of the National Party, which you ruled out of order and had to be done away with. What is the difference when this prop is introduced? Is there one rule for each side?
The Deputy Leader of the Opposition, I did remind that she shouldn't display it too much, and she was good enough to listen. No, the prop. I think that I'll just rule against the member for Mackellar's point of order and get myself out of the second hole I've dug today. Just remind the House that whilst the member for Mackellar was on her feet, I was reminding the Deputy Prime Minister that she'd used her props long enough, and that's enough. And I'll try to be silent for the rest of question time. The Deputy Prime Minister...
Thank you very much, Mr Speaker, and I'll move right on before we start debating censorship laws, which was where that was all going next, as far as I could tell. There's Gretsch to get rid of, and of course
Order.
there's
The
those
Deputy
climate
Prime
change
Minister will
deniers.
resume her seat. Member for McCullough on a point of order.
Mr Speaker, I think I prefer the props. Could we return?
I think I prefer the props.
That deserves an award, even though it might not have been a point of order. The Deputy Prime Minister will relate her material in some manner to the question.
Thank you very much. On the question of civics education, and I'd say to the member for McKellar, in this horse race, the old horse ain't what she used to be. But moving right on.
I'm telling you, bro, when you get on that mic, you got permission to take shots. I'll say to the member from McKellar, in this horse race, the old horse ain't what she used to be. It's dirty.
Prime Minister, resume her seat. The member for McCullough on a point of order.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I think the Minister wins by a nose.
Oh, you know they Aussies because they got the comebacks ready. They got the comebacks on deck. They witty with it. You feel me? They Aussie because they read that. You wanna take shots? All right, let's do it.
I cannot believe that the member for McCullough could get 2 awards, but the Deputy Prime Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr Speaker. It's true to say I've got a genetic advantage. I'm prepared to pay that, absolutely.
Oh my God, dog. That was too freaking good. That was too good. I want to hear like a whole argument between them two ladies because it turned into a roast. That's all we got. Make sure y'all subscribe, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up. It's your boy Neal, out.